Welcome to Miranda House, an institution committed to work upon sustainable development through the idea of localization. To achieve this objective and strengthen localization, the leaders working enthusiastically are MH Vatavaran, Enactus MH, Policy Center and Gender Lab, and Miranda House team of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan. MH Vatavaran, the Environment Society of Miranda House, encourages young women of Miranda House to adopt and adapt to eco-friendly practices by ideas of localization and sustainability. Some of our practices are: Number 1. Recycling plant. The paper recycling plant at Miranda House employs full-time staff who help the volunteers to produce handmade paper which is then converted into folders, envelopes, etc. Number 2. Compost making. Miranda House also has a composting unit which converts biodegradable garbage from the college mess and cafe into organic compost. Number 3. Herbal garden. Miranda House also has a herbal garden which was set up just before COVID-19 pandemic. Cycling Week was also celebrated wherein volunteers converted discarded materials into useful products. During the pandemic, volunteers actively engaged in planting herbs and vegetables at their homes. They have also segregated garbage and undertaken composting at home. A competition to revive the traditional Indian recipes involving the use of locally available ingredients was launched, which was called as Old is Gold. Through posters and other campaigns, MH Vatavaran volunteers have responsibly inculcated the need to conserve our scarce resources, particularly water. Change in Range, NSS and MH Vatavaran have jointly collaborated to design and develop various campaigns and many offline and online activities to move towards our mission of zero waste MH. Globally, 1 out of every 3 women has experienced violence in an intimate relationship. Project Zafran was launched in 2013 to uplift the community of women in Bhatikala. These women, who were the victims of domestic violence within their homes, now pave the way for localization and sustainability. Zafran emerged with an aim to extract their homemaking skills to establish an entrepreneurial venture by engaging these women in the production of spices which have a long shelf life and large market demand. The spices are 100% pure, handmade, and unadulterated. The spices are packaged in environment-friendly, recyclable glass bottles. This project has educated 1,300 people by spreading awareness and continues to empower women. Further, Project Zafran has transformed 16 women into entrepreneurs who are now capable of running their own business. We at Enactus Miranda House seek opportunities and strive to bring change with an aim to achieve excellence. Policy Center and Gender Lab provides research opportunities in the gender issues and policy shape-up. It supports localization and aims to impact policies and laws using localized data and information. Members of PCGL have conducted studies on several themes: youth and skill development in India, defeminization of agriculture post-COVID, to name a few. PCGL has also conducted several surveys, including challenges of online learning and Women's Equality Day, to gather pertinent observation and suggestion that could impact the whole society at large. Students of PCGL also conducted a research on the impact of lockdown on women and how they are coping up with it. It created a great impact due to its locally gathered data. Miranda House also vigorously participated in the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, a flagship program of MHRD, Government of India. As per guidelines, we adopted 5 villages to conduct household surveys to know about lifestyle of people and consequently implement ways to improve it. Analysis of the gathered data would be used to implement certain steps to improve lives and livelihood of the villagers. Thank you.